growing up.
Yeah, right.
So I'm like, no, the devil is a liar. All these condominiums and all these high rises, you could build up that waterfront.
Do you understand what you're saying right now? You have a right to
I know, I have a right to say that.
Let me introduce you to my story of walking with Miss Mildred. A walking adventure of knowing your neighbor and loving your city.
So my name is Mildred, and I have been in Wilmington in my family's home for over 24 years now, which was the house that I initially started growing up in as a child before I moved away to Chicago and returned back 24 years ago. First of all, because it's good exercise. Secondly, because it's so much going on in the city, and especially over the 24 years that I've been here, the growth that has transpired and the multitude of mixture of people within our immediate community. I mean, you got Caucasian, you got African American, you got Mexican, you got people from everywhere, California, Minnesota, you know, just everywhere. So you gotta walk, see what's going on around you.
Thank you, Mildred.
You're welcome.
First things first, Mildred notices pets.
Hey, baby. Oh, look at you. You a traveling cat. I love how you got this on this bicycle. Let's see.
Yeah, she made me spill my coffee in my lap
Oh,
earlier.
would you look at that? Oh my God. Hey, sweetheart, you don't want to talk? Goodness,
You
look
know how to
at you.
speak. Say hey.
Oh my God, Daddy said you know how to speak, huh?
Yeah, when you say hey to her, she's like, hey.
Hey.
A lady friend that lives up here. I was here 4 years ago and I did a lot of yard work around the neighborhood. And they're like, oh, well, we just had a major storm, my backyard and all this is messed up. Cop that lives up here, also, I do his yard. And they're like, can you come back? And I'm like, well, I don't have nowhere to go while I'm here.
Right.
And do you still get your income monthly? And I'm like, yeah. So I gotta wait until the 1st. They said they'll put me in a place, but I just gotta wait until my income gets here.
After paying much attention to the pet, she then begins to engage with the person.
So how long you been here now? From
Since the 17th.
of this month?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you a veteran?
Yes, ma'am.
So that's where your benefits come from?
That's where my benefits come
Okay.
from.
You would almost think she is a friendly social worker when walking.
Wind protected, waterproofed, everything.
Yeah, this is waterproof. I put the
Cabela.
waterproof mat over.
Cabela. That's a pretty name. Cabela. Isn't that beautiful? Well, Roy, it's been a blessing meeting you this morning.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm sure we'll see you again.
Yes, ma'am.
Exactly, yes.
They're gonna not only hear you, but they're gonna
Yes.
pull up like we don't we sued Gervais. Gervais had lead poison and asbestos, and they tried to keep it on the hush hush from us. You understand what I'm saying? And during the time they tried to keep it on the hush hush, we found out about it. We found out about I can't remember his name right off, but he was taking the black people money because that's what it was. We was supposed to be getting checked for lead poison and asbestos.
No, that stuff.
He was taking the money and using it. It pop up because God will give it to you. But 5 points or 5 corners or something like this.
No,
right
that
here.
was on the corner around there.
Yeah,
5 points.
yeah. So this was a black owned community.
Well, I know that.
No, and they came and killed everybody.
I know that.
Businesses in front of
Yes.
the thing and hung them up there and just living now. Or what's his name? Right.
Kojo?
Let's go to the
right.
boathouse.
No, hush, honey, listen.
Oh.
Flow with us, work with us, okay? No, we didn't stay next door, but I'm saying my mom would feed them, plus she fed them down from St. Stephen. She fed the homeless.
Yeah.
So,
After walking memory lane of names and events, we walk into a sweet family reunion.
what?
I just scared my husband. I'm like, look, no, 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 no.
Whether it's a porch visit or a home visit, Mildred speaks about life and hope for women.
And right now, we live in Wilmington, California.
Yeah, I was like, really?
Yeah. It's just sad that our community is like that. And I worry for our city, but I also worry for my kids that everywhere,
Of course, yeah.
every day I'm on Wilmington crying, like, oh my God, at 1 a.m. there was shooting and this and that. You worry about that, then you worry.
We have to come together and like as a community in the prayer, and we just have to take it back by force. That's you know what, for all that I've fought through to try to survive and live through all the cancer and everything, and God has blessed me. I cannot.
Can't live in fear.
Right. Through this stuff that is just not it's not mine.
Mm-hmm.
So God is like, well then you pray more.
Hold on, I can't leave her by herself.
Weird. And the guy said something. Yeah, he alright. You know he smoked some of that rough stuff. Got him tripping. They need to leave that stuff alone.
She done shot him twice with my can. He ain't moved. He's snoring, so he is live.
Yeah, he's loud. That's a good thing.
He hasn't come out or whatever.
Right.
Same here, baby.
Walking is good for exercise, but it's also good for friendship and good laughs.
Can't help it. It's back there. Oh, today is the Veterans Day Parade. That's what's going on. Okay, bye-bye.
Great resource that we have.
Yes, that's what, look, there you go, confirmation, girlfriend.
That's what it's all about. You have emotional problems and you can't, that's not a soul to tell.
There you go. Wait a minute.
Or you got to be silent. You got to suffer in silence and
Come
still
on.
put on that uniform
Come
every
on,
day.
that's what the before read is talking about.
And you got to perform no matter
ma'am.
what. Then I'm gonna tell you, I went through full-blown menopause. I hadn't seen my cycle in 15 years. I went to Iraq and came back every
PTSD.
every day. I had a cycle every day. Every day. Who could I tell?
And bicycles, everything. And then you can get on this and go all the way downtown on it without having to deal with cars and stuff. You'll be like underneath the bridge and everything. And I'm sure they'll have benches where you can sit and stop, and you know, that's gonna be so cool, isn't it?
Walking with Mildred is also having to see the good things in your city and hoping for more beautification. You might have a Mildred in your city or in your neighborhood. Say hello to good people. My name is Yolanda House. Thank you for watching my Yo Casa YouTube channel. I hope you enjoy my adventures walking with Miss Mildred. Until next time, remember to subscribe.